Okay, guys, morning, Michelin Ghana. I'm going to be moving from topic to topic because I want the video to be short, but I want it to cover a whole lot of stuff. No, it's not exactly an update, but I know I did a video showing people the condition of inside of the house with the fixing of the wiring of the house, right? So, Davey and I got down last week Friday, and was it Saturday morning. I did some cleaning up Friday while the guys were doing the last of what they were doing. They still have things to do. They're planning to come back, but I was trying to get rid of a lot of the debris, or some of the debris. So this is the place back in order, right? So this is the living room that I showed you guys, right? And where the living room is concerned, it will become a storeroom eventually. So even while I'm planning to do the ceiling, and I can't do the ceiling until I fix the roof, yesterday a thunderstorm hit. So we were on the road, went to get some jollof rice and chicken, and then we bought some stuff. We're having problems with these flimsy extension cords that they sell. So I wanted to put together another one. This is the third one that we are putting together, right? So put together, well, David put together one. I put together the first one when we just bought the generator, but I don't know what those guys did. One section is not working. In fact, if you put anything in that section of the extension, when you try to use the other section, nothing happens, right? So we bought one of the double socket thing with the plastic backing, and Davia, with the help of one of the guys here working, put together that one. Then we bought another one. I bought another one, and she put that one together. So we have two of those double sockets. Yesterday I got another one with a longer cord, and I bought the thick cord with the heavier wires, right? So by the time we got into Asebo, there was so strong a wind. The winds were so strong, and the sky was darkening. So we had to rush through, got meat, and that meat for cooking today. We had already eaten on the road. So we came back, and Davy and I spent the time and put together that, that extension cord. I know some persons saw the work that was going on, and they were advising me not to allow them to chop the wall. It's a bit too late for that. The chiseling, especially if it's a solid, the guys didn't want to, the first set of guys didn't want to. So there were parts that they didn't cut all the way up to where you would have the ceiling joints going. So admittedly, having the equipment to chop the wall is faster and less arduous in terms of getting it done. So this is the, I think this wasn't chopped. I don't remember. No, yeah, that was chopped. This wasn't. This was one of the first ones, right? So they made some of the connection. But I'm not giving you details about that. I'm just showing you David's handiwork in cleaning up this area. And then us getting back the kitchen basically in order. I have to tackle the kitchen now, fix the sink area, and then try and plaster the walls and see how best I can tile the sink. That's my next project here. One of the other things I did, I had two boxes here, part of the boxes that I shipped, and I pulled them apart and stuffed the things in suitcases that were there collecting dust. So I had to basically wash them. So I washed the suitcases and packed them with the stuff that was in there, and arranged the other things in the closet. David has more space in our room. Now my room, the space is non-existent. But outside was drama with the rain yesterday, even though inside was drama as well. We had to well, I can't do anything about the ceiling and water coming in through the roof. It wasn't so bad yesterday. Well, it hadn't gotten to the point where it was running down the wall, but it was splashing in and wetting up the hall and so on. But outside was drama because you could see the wind tearing against the plants and the roof. I want you guys to see those wood. You see that wood on the top of the chicken coop? It disappeared yesterday. I was just standing here gaping at the zinc on the roof. Now the man who helped me with this scoop, he nailed both sides that he could, you know, tip up and touch. He put nail on the zinc around the two sides. I think one at the front corner there, at the back, that corner, and at the back there. So in the middle, what's really holding the top is the two pieces of wood. So I'm thinking I have to get the ladder, put it against the edge, and let Carissa, because she's lighter, go on. Hopefully nothing tears down, and put some nails into the bamboo that we have across the roof on the inside, just to hold it down, because I imagine this happening again with the wind, but the wind tore those two pieces of wood off, and they were on the back, on the floor, on the ground behind the chicken coop. So imagine the strength of the wind for that to happen. Some of my cassava plants were torn down. I cut up a couple, but also that piece of wood, let me show you, that piece of wood was there, and you see the other one that was, those were flung away, landed on the ground. So that, I'm not sure I'm going to fix it, because there I think I'm going to use it for, I see some cassava plants coming back. I'm going to put another cane field nearby and so on. So I don't think I'm putting that post up, but this piece of wood, I'm thinking of using it to fix back the next disaster. Because let me tell you people, this gate that I talked about fixing, you see that at the corner there? That thing was torn right off this. Like, you know when you take paper and just rip it? The wind did that. It just tore it off. So this part was the part attached to the board itself. You see my nice hinges still on it. So I'm thinking of using a piece of that same board that was torn down, cut it and attach it to this part. So when I figure I attach it to this part, you get the door swinging and the wood is a little bit stronger. But it tore it right off. And then because all of here was soft, it sunk. The water, moisture, all of this collapsed yesterday. So I pulled it back in and cut it up a bit. But all of this I have to tackle again in terms of finding a way to access the space while I'm there. Maybe make a door as well. I don't know. As I tell people, it's hard to just buy wood to build a gate that I'm going to tear down eventually. So I haven't decided how I'm going to solve the problem of the gate. But I know I have some work cut out for me to do. But the wind yesterday, guys. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to a whole pile of dirt scraped up by the tractor that they used to clear the land in front of me. It's just sitting there, so I may have to use my wheelbarrow and traffic some dirt from there to the gate to stuff that area, get rid of some of those things, level off the ground and so on. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. Not a long video, but the rain, each time I have thunderstorms, it's an experience, I can tell you that. And the wind is, and when we came out here to bathe, When we came out here, it was just stinging us. The rain, the raindrops was just whipping at us. I think this shirt flew off the clothesline. Yeah. So we treat the rain here like we're going to the beach. Yeah. So while we're not seeing oceans and oceans of water, using the sky water, Carissa goes crazy. She runs up and down in the rain, and well, she covers her hair if the hair don't need washing. But believe you me, she goes crazy. If Adriana is here, she follows right behind her. We are a little bit more sedate, but we do come out and get wet, soaked in the rain, just like them. That's one of the things I love about being in the country. The rain falls, you can always walk up and down in the rain, and it doesn't seem strange. Alright, anyway, that's just my little thing for this morning. I am going back inside. I'll see you again in another video. Misha here, living in Ghana.